Hi, English 12. Welcome to week 2. I just wanted to remind you that this week we are doing the big switch over to the other Canvas. So your assignments for weeks 2 through 9 are not going to be visible or available any longer on Canvas.Instructure. From now on, starting this week through the end of the quarter, please go to leusd.instructure.com. This will take you to a page that looks similar to a page to the email sign-in page, where it's got the blue on the left and then on the right has the place for you to put in your student email and your 8-digit birth date. That will then take you to the new Canvas website that we'll be using for the remainder of the year and on into the next years. Because I unpublished all the assignments from weeks 2 through 9 in Canvas, I will just put a reminder in there in case you accidentally log in, and I'll also put an announcement and send you a message via Remind. So hopefully you get enough reminders that things are changing that you remember to go to the new website. If you have any questions on it, please let me know.
Your assignments for week 2 lock on April 26th, so please don't forget that. Because I'm at a conference this week on Monday and Tuesday, we will not have class on Monday. We will start with our first class next week. After you guys watch this week's intro video and do the extra credit, then you need to be doing your resume rough draft. I had you guys watch the resume explanation video on Friday and get started on your rough draft. Today, or Monday, sorry, you guys need to finish up that rough draft and try to turn that rough draft into me as soon as possible so I can give you feedback so that next week you'll be able to do your final drafts. Remember for your rough drafts that anything in the template that has brackets around it, those brackets need to be deleted. I do not want to see any brackets in the rough draft. Also, if you have an existing resume, you are welcome to use that. Just make sure you add any elements that are in the templates that you don't currently have in your resume to it. So for example, if you don't have an objective listed at the beginning, then make sure you add an objective into your resume. If you don't have your references, make sure you add your references. When you're submitting the resume rough draft to me, make sure you submit both files, the resume as well as the reference paper. The second assignment for this week, due on Tuesday, are your interview question preparations. For your resume, remember you're doing it for a job you would currently like to apply for, whether that's, working as a secretary in some kind of medical office, or working in food service, or working in retail, whatever it is that you think is the most realistic job that you would be applying for either in the next few weeks or right after graduation, whatever the case may be. So, you're going to take that same approach with these interview question preparations. Think about what job you're applying for, because this is the job I'm going to interview you for when we start doing our interviews during week 4, I believe, or possibly week 5. Next Monday in class, I will have you guys sign up for your interviews. So make sure if you don't come to class, you come and see me to sign up. The interview question preparation just gives you some very general, I believe it's 9 or 10, questions that you could be answered in an interview situation, and you need to keep in mind whatever job you're applying for and use that to help guide what and how you would answer the person that is conducting the interview. Make sure you add detail, make sure you add stories, like give examples, because anybody can say they're organized, but if you can give examples of how you're organized, then the person that's completing the interview with you will be more inclined to believe you. After completing your interview questions on Tuesday, on Wednesday you guys will be reviewing a little prezi about a cover letter, and you're just completing the notes, like what is a cover letter, and you have to give me the bullet points of what needs to be included in your cover letter. And then on Thursday, Friday, you guys are writing your cover letter rough draft. A cover letter rough draft could also be known as a letter of intent or a letter of interest, and it's designed to send to the employer with your resume to show that you're interested in obtaining an interview with them or in getting more information about a job from them. And you try to present your best self in this letter. You try to let them know a little bit about who you are, and your hope is that they will then offer you, after seeing this letter and this resume, that they would then offer you an interview. So you want to show who you are in a very short period of time So again, make sure you read over those notes and make sure you read the sample cover letters that are in the assignment. There's a template there for you that reminds you what belongs in each paragraph. Again, just like with the resume, please get those rough drafts into me as soon as possible so I have a chance to go through and give you editing suggestions, because next week you will be completing your final drafts. That's it for this week. If you guys have any questions, you can come by and see me. Again, I won't be there Monday and Tuesday, so if you have questions early on in the week, just send me a message through Remind or through Canvas, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.